All right, welcome to another episode. I am still alive and I am keeping the channel going still. So, I want to take the channel in a new direction. I've been kind of not that satisfied with some of the things I did before, such as studying for a ridiculously expensive, difficult exam just to fail it, such as reading books only to forget 90% of what I read in the past, since such as starting uh, do the same thing with uh, RFCs. So the reading out loud, the certifications I was going for, I want to move on from that, and I want to take this channel in a different direction. So here's the direction I would like to take it in. If anyone has been living under a rock recently, there is this tool called chat.openai.com, which is artificial intelligence trained on a very large data set. And basically, what it does is it uh, responds to you in the way that a human would. Okay, we're not going to be using that because the OpenAI version I've found to be deeply flawed. There's actually something called Dan 8.0 where people are having to try to like hack it or try to get it to do things that it was not programmed to do and of not programmed to respond because there's these safeguards and protective measures built into it that I find are done in actually, to be perfectly honest, I find them to be unethical. I've had long conversations with it, and the like the duty to warn is very much not a part of it, and I think that's unethical. I think if it knows there is some problem and just warning, giving people a heads up that this is going to be a really serious moral or ethical issue, I think it has a duty to say that, and who the programmers of it seem to disagree. So we're moving on from that. We're not going to use it again. I still have a bookmark because every once in a while I'll come back to it. But I have to say, U.com, you blew it out of the park. Like this is beautiful. This is a wonderful piece of technology. It's so much better than the OpenAI version in every way. So we're going to take this channel in a different direction. What we're going to do is we're going to have conversations with the U.com UChat feature. It's the same as the OpenAI. The difference is there aren't these perhaps well intended, but very much poorly implemented and in my opinion not thought out very well safeguards. This does not have any of that, at least not in the same way. It's more open and honest with you about like its intentions for having the safeguards that it has, which I very much appreciate. And then the other thing is this has links too, which are really helpful. OpenAI, there's probably a way you can request the links, but they're not just shown by default like this is. So that's another reason why I prefer this so much. Okay, so let's go to my um, LinkedIn profile just to see a little bit about me. So recently I kind of did a revamp and just, I have 8 years of experience into my career. I just feel like I'm so much more than a network developer, network engineer. So I changed uh, my headline to be experienced technology professional because I just think that describes me a lot better. And I have my main bread and butter skills at the top there, network engineering and Python development. But I also have some things that I've kind of dipped my toe in or touched upon, and things well, actually, I'm missing. One thing I'd like to have on there is like things that I want to get into, which would be like data science stuff. Looks like I don't have that on there. I just have things that I either have direct experience in or are adjacent to. But yeah, that's a big change I made to my profile recently. So I believe this to be true. I am an experienced technology professional with 8 years uh, of experience working continuously at various positions and going to school for it and having certifications and all that. So let's see what this is. So what is an experienced technology professional? Okay, so an experienced technology professional is a person who has a significant amount of experience and knowledge in the field of technology. They typically have worked in the technology field for many years and have developed a deep understanding of the technologies they work with. They are often able to provide guidance and advice on the use of technology and how it can be used to solve problems. Experienced technology professionals are often highly sought after in the industry and are often seen as experts in their field. So that describes me perfectly, in my opinion. So I'm going to show the power of these chats in a way you can really use them. So we're going to say, name the top 10 most important things for an experienced technology professional to know. So, number one is understanding of current and emerging technologies and trends. Number two is in depth knowledge of specific technologies and related components. Number three is ability to solve complex technical problems. Four, excellent communication and interpersonal skills. Five, ability to work effectively, both independently as part of a team. Six, the ability to quickly learn and adapt to new technologies. Seven, understanding of security best practices. Eight, understanding of software development methodologies. Nine, ability to plan and manage projects. 10, understanding of quality assurance processes. So this is kind of where I would like to take this channel, the direction I'd like to take it in. I don't know what does. I'm going to click it. Oh, okay. It shares the full transcript of the conversation. Um, so let's see. You can copy all this. So that's what I want to do. Perfect. So this is the direction I want to take the channel in. I want to ask questions, and then I want to go down rabbit holes, either staying within the chat or going out to other resources. The other big change I want to make in this channel is I want to make Anki a regular part of this channel, just doing it for like 5 minutes as part of every video. Anki, in my opinion, is the most important tool you can use, uh, period. Uh, when it comes to, I mean, just period, anything. Anki is absolutely critical. Um, Literally anything, even basketball, you can memorize the plays. Uh, Blue collar plumbing, especially for plumbing, memorize the pipe types. Like anything, it is music. Like memorize some common. Like a really good example is like sometimes I have trouble reading the words in musical notation because they're in different languages. So like memorize uh, the different kinds of things you will see in musical notation. Just you name it, I will think of a way that Anki will make you better at it. Even juggling, memorizing site swaps, memorizing good posture techniques, just memorizing this a checklist of things to go through in your mind before you want to have the best run you can possibly get. So valuable. Okay, so yeah, this is the direction I want to take the channel in. So we're going to um, save this thread And let me see what happens when I copy the link and go to it. Okay, so I get the actual thread. So we see what an experienced technology professional is, and then we see the 10 most important things for an experienced technology professional to know. So what we're going to do in this series is go through these 10 um, most important things using this chat and really own that title of experienced technology professional. Unfortunately, to go too deep into it tonight. I'm a bit tired. Wanted to go to bed early today, but I just want to lay down this video because the last one I posted was named "I'm sorry" because I just kept uh, kind of scatterbrain going off into different tangents and not seeing anything, seeing things through. And this is a situation where that's actually going to help me because I'll ask it questions and it will help to uh, to kind of have that scatterbraininess and not being so dead set on one goal because it will fill in. I talked about a lot on this channel the idea of depth versus breadth. It will fill in some of that breadth that I find is frustrating to be lacking from knowledge pursuits that are just so far in depth. So, all right. So I think that's going to be the end of this video. I'm going to save the link for the chat history, and I'll figure out how to title this. I'm gonna make a playlist called Experience Technology Professional. Maybe call this Experience Technology Professional Part One, and then just indefinite parts as long as I care to do so. We'll just keep working on this. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.